They take everything you say into consideration, and they also try their best to satisfy you and still do what's right at the same time.
I'm Agnes Stowicki, Managing Editor with Our Kids. We're speaking with insiders from Canada's leading private and independent schools to bring you insights into school programs, culture, traditions, and leadership. This includes insights from parents, alumni, and administration. This is the Our Kids Insider Perspective.
When I enrolled in school, it was during the pandemic. Something I really liked and appreciated was that there was smooth transitions from online to in-person learning. This allowed me to get the full experience of learning even though we were still online. Another thing I also appreciated is that teachers were always there when you needed it. Whenever I needed help or needed to ask a question, there was always someone for me to ask. And another thing I really liked is that I could always count on a teacher to help me, and I could always count on them to be fair to all students. Something different about this school is that since there were only about 7 people in our grade, it made it a small community. Unlike other schools where there are many more students, it's a lot easier to get along with people. And since there are less students, there's less students for the teachers to take care of, which frees up time for the teachers to help other students. For example, if I needed to ask a question, the teacher could give me a good amount of time to explain it to me or help me with a specific question or assignment I need help with. If this school were a person, its personality traits would be friendly, inclusive, and have perseverance. It's friendly because the teachers, students, and administration were very kind and understanding. It would be inclusive because we had a diverse population of students. It would have perseverance due to the fact that teachers and other students would always tell you to do your work and make sure that you don't miss any assignments or notes or any other types of work. In our school, we all had a like-mind academic approach. All our parents wanted us to be on the right track and achieve our highest potential. To prove this, we all took grade 9 math and English, even though it wasn't mandatory. I believe that this school's values are kindness, trust, and following your dreams. Why I believe that it is those three is because the teachers are very kind and so are the other students. I believe that it's trusting because teachers would trust you to not cheat on your tests while we were online. And we also trusted the teachers to make sure that they're doing their best and not slacking off. And I believe that the value is following your dream because they had many things that aspire to different people, such as art contests and many different clubs. Something that may be surprising to people who do not attend this school is that they go above and beyond. They take everything you say into consideration, and they also try their best to satisfy you and still do what's right at the same time. Whether this is a complaint, something bugging you, or something that you require assistance with, they will do their best to accommodate to your situation. This school made me a lot more confident in my ability to learn. I skipped grade 8 math, but I was still able to do grade 9 math and get very good grades. It showed me how resilient I am. I managed to change schools and survive the pandemic in this school. It showed me that I was also up to the challenges, whether it was difficult tests, redoing tests that I didn't do so well on, or doing difficult assignments. I wish that this school was bigger, and I also wish that the fields were bigger, because while I was at the school, the field was a lot bigger than it currently is. But a piece of the field was taken, and a parking lot was put place instead. Something I've grown to appreciate and grown to see is that the teachers are very respectful and they're always there to help. Currently, in my current school and in my past schools, teachers weren't always available and they wouldn't always give you help when you needed it. But in this school, whenever I needed help or I had a complaint or something was bugging me, I was able to talk freely to the teachers and the administration. Three things I would say to families that are looking for schools is that the teachers here at that school are very helpful. There is also a quality of teaching. The teaching is very easy to understand, and you always know what you're learning. There's also frequent quizzes, which may seem like a bad thing, but it actually helps you understand and remember the material you're learning. The second thing is there's a very helpful administration. They're very accommodating. We traveled to England before, and they gave us access to the online codes, and they made it so that our learning was a lot easier and still running smoothly. Lastly, there's a zero tolerance for bullying. Teachers are always there, and the students are taught not to bully. Students are very nice at this school as well. I would tell parents to always follow up with their kids about their assignments and their homework. And if there is ever a problem, to take it up with the teachers. And if the teachers don't do anything about it, I recommend you go to the administration because they will definitely do something about it. Another thing is, you should always tell your kids to have fun in this school. This school is very lively, and all the students are very kind to one another. There are three things I would tell to a new student. One, you should always be doing your homework and assignments and never skipping them. Two, you should always have fun. And three, you should always try to make friends. Firstly, if you don't do your homework or assignments, you'll never be ready for the tests or exams. And if you're having difficulties, you could always ask the teachers for help. Secondly, you should always have fun because you won't be able to gain these years back, and the school is very open about having fun. Thirdly, you should always make friends because in this school is such a small population. You'll get to know people really quickly, and if you don't get to know people, you'll be very lonely and you won't be able to have as much fun in this school as you would have if you've had made friends in the school.
For more information about this school, you can visit their profile at ourkids.net.